It's me again. Okay, so I got my hoses on right here and right here. Now I gotta go out and feed them through, so it's gonna be a pain in the butt by myself. But something I wanted to make note of, how simple, like this thing fits in a little groove, and then these two little bolts right here, I gotta tighten them up, but that kind of holds the heater core in, and then of course when the cover closes on it, it'll stay in there. But anyway, I just wanted to marvel at the simplicity. And you guys know I bitch a lot about some of this stuff nowadays. And a good example is this thing is simple. This is a 99 machine. And some would say, oh, how far we've come with technology. I'm not knocking technology total, okay? I understand. There's some good things about some of the technology. I get it. One of the things that I do like on like the Doosan and the Hyundai is you can see they put a little sensor in the, in the pumps and in the housings of, the drives and the swing and all that, and you can monitor your pressures. All right, that isn't a big deal, right? That you go, the thing sends a digital signal out of the end of the sensor, and it goes into your computer thing, and it reads it, and then just deciphers the gibberish and tells you, hey, there's so many millibar or pounds, psi, whatever. All right. If that doesn't work, it's not the end of the world. You can go out and manually put a gauge on. That's all right, I guess, But my problem is that they have everything going into this master controller, like on the Hyundai. Let me explain something. Here's your two switches. Here's a switch here. Switch here. That's how they are. Somebody didn't put nuts on them, so I ought to do that. But there's a switch for the AC and a switch for the heat. Okay? Actually, I'm sorry. No, this switch goes from the AC to the heat. Okay? This is your speed control. All they're doing on this is running a very simple, what they call a rheostat. Okay? So it's limiting with a resistor, it's limiting the volts going to, it's a simple system. 3-speed fan, like in all the old cars and all that. All right. See this? You got 4 wires or whatever, right? Going into the switch, one coming back out of the switch, see it, the motor. All right? And this thing's telling the voltage and stuff to decide the speed for the motors. And this is actually controlling the voltage going in. But my point being, it's very simple. If it doesn't work, if something fries one of these switches, it's so easy to just jump it over to one side of it and have heat. You don't have to shut the whole operation down. Hey, come out on a Sunday afternoon, piddle around and fix it, or order a new switch or whatever. On Kimi, don't get me wrong, I like Kimi. It's a nice little machine. But the whole heating system is controlled by a computer pad. And the guy from Highway told me the other day, I was talking to him about that. He said, oh yeah, he said they're having issues with them. He says, yeah, moisture. I said, moisture. In a machine that's running outside, in all kinds of elements, and I know I'm missing windows and all that, but I'm just saying shouldn't be that far out of the realm of, possibility that guys are going to run an excavator with a broken window, or that stuff happens. Even digging dirt, you knock glass out, so whatever. But if it's just sensitive to moisture and humidity and all this, and it screws this whole computer up. Now you can't just go and rig it up and wire it on those systems. You do, and you fry something on down the line. It's like this wire harness that big with like 40 strands of angel hair pasta wire in it to control your heater. This is the stuff that I can't stand. It's like, this is so simple. Anybody can work on it, figure it out. If it is, like say if this switch went bad, all you do is you find, I'm assuming that's your hot coming in or whatever, jump it over to one of the other ones, just unplug it and stick it there, and at least you'd have heat. In 10 minutes, you can be back on the road running. That's the stuff that that I complain about. It's like, now, instead of doing that with Kimmy, I ended up putting one of them little bus heaters in it because I just simply can't afford $3,000 or $4,000 for them to come out and hook it up and put a new heat. I'm not going to do it. I just put a little bus heater in it. I mean, it's just that's the stuff that frustrates me. This is simple. You don't even mind working on it. It's kind of easy to do. It's kind of easy to figure out. I mean, simple. I just don't understand why that wasn't good enough. We had to go to these. They're so complicated. You've got like 2 or 3 systems on top of one system. As far as I'm concerned, so what if I got to go out and shut my block heater off when it starts getting nice weather? I mean, you reach in, you flip a ball valve, shut the water off. Big deal. When you need heat, open them. Whatever. Just, I guess, all my opinions, but. Again, something to be said about simplicity. I like it. I like the way this is just crudely simple, but it works great. These little systems work good. They're easy to service. You flop it down, literally 10 minutes, 4 volts. You drop this whole thing down. Here's your air con heat exchanger, whatever you call it. It's not the condenser because the condenser's out on the radiator or wherever. But and here's your heat. Very simple. They've just got a probe going in here for the AC and just simple stuff. I like it. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go out and fish these through. It's gonna be fun. Hey, boys and girls. All right, I got this thing back up in here. Got the lines on back up in here. And I gotta route them, and it is gonna be one miserable, to get them. What they did originally, and I don't know where the other ones are, what they did is they came out of the back of this, and there's a hole up in here. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can make it out, but and then they went down this corner post, which is going to be fun. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do it. And then they go down under the superstructure somewhere. I don't know. I might just route them out here, and if I have to, just weld a little piece of box tubing across the bottom of the floor out here and run them through that to protect them. This is ridiculous. It's going to take me a day to string them out through there. I can't even find them under there. They go underneath all hydraulic crap. And the thing is, they go from right here on the engine house way the hell back under there and loop around and up this thing. I don't even know. I'm just going to devise something else. I think I can just poke through the Lexi and get down and across with a piece of box tubing or something, whatever. It's not going to, I don't know. They'd be easy to fix anyway. Crap, the way they are, it'd take a miracle to get in there. I don't even know what they did with them. They blocked them off somewhere, but I can't figure out where. So I'm wondering, like right there you can see, well, I can see it, you probably can't on camera, but there's a coupling right there, and I'm wondering if that's not where they looped them. So I'm thinking I can go right across and under, and worst come to worst, I could just stick a piece of channel down over them and just tack it, and then it would be easy to loop them through either side. That's just ridiculous. I don't know. I don't want to be out here another whole day. I've wasted 4 or 5 hours now crawling all over the thing trying to figure out where they had them things routed. My God. Whatever. Alright. Well, the saga will continue. It's about 4:30, so I gotta go get a hole drill, I guess. And I don't know if I got any at the shop. So I'll make another vid tomorrow. Ta-ta, guys. Hey, thanks thanks everyone for subscribing and all that. So, alright. See you guys. Ta-ta.